But fuck these bitches really think they talking to like bitches. We fucking dumb. Class C in a cunt. Blocks and money getting spun. Like what? Like a coach bag, baby, this ain't what you want. If I ask for all I wanna hear is yes. Bitch says she wanna be my op, God bless.
What's up, my love YouTube films, Diary Kiki? Welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, make sure you like, comment, share this video, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Hit the notification bell because you don't want to miss out on the one and only That Girl Kiki. Now, before we get into the video, I need to address something really quick, and I only want to address this one time and one time only. I don't want to repeat myself addressing this matter. So, for those who are new to my channel and have been supporting me, thank you. I really deeply appreciate it. For those who've been supporting me, my day ones, thank you. I appreciate it. But for the ones who are just coming to my channel and checking me out, and if you feel a certain way about certain things I say or certain things I talk about, you don't have to continue watching me or supporting me. But don't leave unnecessary comments in my comment section complaining about small unnecessary things such as my intro. If you feel like you have a problem with my intro, by all means, it's cool. Keep that energy your way. You don't have to continue supporting me. I'm asking nicely. You don't have to continue supporting me. I've had 3 different people recently complaining about my intro. Yes, it has cuss words in it. And yes, it's Cardi B. But so what? There's millions and hundreds of YouTubers who have intros and may have worse cuss word songs in their intros than me. I shouldn't even be addressing this, but I want to address this and get this out of the way. Because 2025, I don't want to deal with no negativity, but I know what comes behind this, behind being a content creator, behind being a social media influencer. No matter how good you are, no matter how successful you are, no matter how nice you are, there's always going to be people that's going to knock you down, try to bring you down, try to tell you what you should do. Don't tell me what I should do as far as my channel and as far as things such as my intro. That's my work, that's my creativity. You're not putting in the work the same way I'm putting in as far as that. When it comes to me editing my videos, really taking the time out, make it, on top of that, I got 2 kids. I'm a stay-at-home mom. So imagine trying to take care of your kids, staying at home, right? Managing doing that, plus managing doing the things you need to do for yourself and your kids. So right now, while I have the chance to record and do a video, that's what I'm doing. But don't come on my channel complaining about things such as my intro. Don't leave things like that under my video. That is unnecessary. If it bothers you that much, you go somewhere else and support other people. You don't have to come over to my channel and support me. I'm not changing my intro I'm not doing it. So if you feel like that's such a bother, it's okay. I'm just tired of dealing with this kind of stuff, because it's like no matter how much I see myself going up, is always something or somebody trying to bring me down. Always somebody or something trying to bring me down. And it really be your own people. This is why I go so hard on talking about Black community, our community. We need to really change. It really be your own people that tear you down, tell you what you should do, knock your success down, hate on you, be jealous. You shouldn't be going to a stranger, especially online. Why are you going on a stranger YouTube channel, commenting under their video, telling them that you support them, you want to grow with them, but they should change their intro because that's not going to get them monetized? That's what somebody told me. But you know what? It is okay. I'm not going to listen to what that person is saying. I'm addressing this so nobody else can feel like they're entitled to tell me what I need to do when it comes to my success, when it comes to my channel, when it comes to anything I want to do. So like I said, if you feel like it's something I'm talking about you don't like my intro, you don't like the way I'm talking, you don't like me, it's okay. It is okay. But don't continue watching me, wasting time watching me, and leaving comments under my video if you know you really don't support me. So, now that I got that out the way, as you guys can see from the title, I I just feel like for some reason I want to be an advocate when it comes to stuff like that. And when it comes to addressing issues in the Black community, I am very aware and I do see things that goes on in the Black community. That's why I do talk about the Black community a lot. That's why I do have multiple videos addressing things such as things we need to work on. It's not because I'm just doing it just to do it. Like, I really do have a heart, and I feel like I do want to talk about things like that. So, dear Black man, what makes you feel like, and now I'm gonna address the Black man, what makes you feel like it's okay to down talk Black women once you get into an interracial relationship? Why do you feel like because you had a horrible experience with Black women, now you trying to, try something new, and you get with maybe a Latina, a white, Asian, Mexican, whatever their race is, whatever their culture, you feel like you gotta down talk a Black woman. And then when you and that person don't work out in that interracial relationship, when you and that person don't work out, you have that person talking crazy about Black women. What is it? What really, like, I don't understand Black men when it comes to, not all Black men are like this. I'm not addressing all Black men, but some. I just recently seen a video about these three white girls. I don't even know if I could say that, but they were, apparently one of them was dating the guy that Megan Thee Stallion is now dating. One of them was dating that guy, and I'm gonna just show y'all what they said.
Isn't that Olivia's ex?
Do I start the one where my ex is dating the Megan? Was it the Megan Stallion? What's her name?
Meg the Stallion.
Meg the Stallion. Megan. I'm just gonna call her Megan.
So I saw this.
Yes.
Me and Eva, we were sitting in bed scrolling on TikTok, and we're scrolling. Meg the Stallion pops up with some guy, and Eva's like, "Isn't that Olivia's ex?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, his name's Tory, right?"
Yep.
Not Tory Lanez, a different Tory.
Yeah, not that one. Just imagine.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I can't even get mad though, because it's like, damn, like that's kind of a flex, Like I can't even be mad at that at all, because like
I just wonder what his type is, because you guys dated, then he was talking to other girls when he was talking to you, and like they all look
very
like
similar. Like
you
we
guys.
all looked,
So I'm just curious what his type is.
What I've learned in my 29 years, men don't have a type. They like.
So I feel like that was just very unnecessary, and it gives like, not even just jealous, not even just bitter, but what was your point? And then the way how you was trying to be funny, acting like you don't know who Megan Thee Stallion is, and trying to say her name in a weird racial way. Like, and I blame the Black man for that, because Black men will literally leave a toxic relationship with a Black woman and go on the other side, and they'll pillow talk with the other side, filling the other side head up, making it seem like there's something wrong with Black women. So they give the okay to the other side that it's okay for them to even disrespect Black women. It's okay for them to say the N-word. It's okay for them to feel like they're better than Black women. And it shouldn't even be that way. It should not be that way. Because at the end of the day, Black men, who really have your back when it comes to Black Lives Matter, when it comes to protesting? Who really have your back? Who really have your back when you probably in a messed up situation and you got to go serve time for it, right? I have not heard stories of a non-Black women or non-Black woman holding it down for her Black men when it comes to that. I never heard, I don't know, I could be wrong, but I never have seen a non-Black woman holding it down for her Black man while he's serving time in jail. So my thing is, dear Black men, why? I need to know, why do you feel like you gotta talk down on Black women so much? And I see multiple videos always constantly of black men talking down on black women. They'll be like, oh, she got multiple baby daddies. I don't want her. She for the streets. But when it comes to a non-black woman who may also have multiple baby daddies, who may also not be married, y'all don't talk down on them. It's hot, it's spicy. It's okay. It should not be that way. It really shouldn't. And it really bothers me because I know how it feels to deal with being talked down as a black woman, with being, like, I have had black men in the past talk down on me and tell me how I'm not worthy, I'm worthless, and disgusting things like that. And this is coming from a black man telling me, a black woman that. So why every time in the industry, every time a black man get with a non-white woman, a white woman, I don't even know if I could say that, but a white tee, why every time that white tee woman feels like she's entitled to talk crazy about black women because her black man was pillow talking to her about his experience with black women? That's what I want to know. I want to know why. What's the reason? What's the purpose of that? What is the purpose? Because dear black man, you was raised by a black woman, right? Your father was black, right? I'm not talking about the mix, I'm talking about a full black man. You a full black man raised by a black woman, raised by a black man if you still have your father. And the thing about it is, this is why I have to talk about this. Because most of the times I have seen black men will literally abandon their family and start a whole new family with a non-black woman. For example, Brian McKnight. Every time he pop up on the Shade Room or I see and hear things about him, it disgusts me. Because why are you not claiming your biological black kids? But here you go. I don't know if y'all leave a comment and let me know what race, what is his wife or whoever she is to him. I just know she's not black. But why are you claiming that person kids and not claiming your own blood biological kids? Brian McKnight. And y'all, I used to really rock with Brian McKnight. Like, even though I'm young and not in his age range, growing up, my mom, she used to listen to Brian McKnight. So when I found out that Brian McKnight is not who he seemed to be in his songs, that made me feel away. And it's really annoying because you got people like Nick Cannon, you got all these people in the industry, most of these people in the industry they make all these kids, but they making all these kids with non-black women, yet they talking down on black women. Dear black man, what is the point of that? You making all these kids, you go around getting with your preference, making all these kids with your preference, and still end up leaving them a single mom just to talk down on black women. But you leaving your preference as a single mother, making all these kids with your preference. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Like, it just rubs me the wrong way, and it gives me weird vibes when I hear that a black man will go so hard for a non-black woman, but won't go hard for a black woman, a black queen. He gets so hyped, he gets so fired up for a non-black woman, but when it comes to a black queen, she's a whore, she's this, she's that, she ran through. Oh, she got 2, 3, 4, 5 kids. I don't want her. But yet, you live in the same exact way with your preference. You got 10 kids with multiple of different of your preferences. So it don't make sense to me how black men will literally sit here all day long, get online. Not all, I'm not talking about all black men, but the ignorant ones. The ones that's really, they just don't care. They feel like they're entitled. They can say what they want to say. They act like they act like they wasn't raised by a black woman. Y'all get online and talk crazy. Y'all get on these podcasts and talk crazy to a black woman for what? Oh, she always nagging. She always talking loud. This is why I prefer a non-black woman. But yet the non-black woman, just as worse, right? She'll curse at you. She'll get loud with you. She'll say things that she shouldn't say to you, if you know what I mean. But when a black woman do it, it's, oh, she ghetto, she this, she that, she hood, right? She this and that. So dear black men, why y'all do that? Why do y'all do that? I don't understand. What is the reason? What is the point? And then on top of that, you really, you try to, uplift your preference, talk down on the black queens to uplift your preference, but yet you literally not really serious about your preference. I feel like some majority of those of that group of black men don't be serious about their preference for real. Cause y'all just doing it cause it's popping right now, right? It's trending. Y'all make them feel like, oh, like they got it, they winning, they this, they that, just to talk down on black women. But you was raised by a black woman. So I just don't understand. I really don't understand what is the reason. Like, I'm just tired of seeing black men get on these podcasts, black men get online bashing black women. Dear black men, y'all supposed to be our protectors. Y'all supposed to make us feel safe. Because at the end of the day, if something happens to you, who have your back for real? I do not see a whole group of non-black women protesting for y'all, going hard for y'all. Like, it just don't make sense. It don't make sense. And to know the truth about Martin Luther King and what he put his wife through, y'all do your research with that. I'm not going to get into too many details with that. But to know the truth of what he put his wife through, that's messed up. Yeah, we supposed to be all happy because he separate. He brought all the races together. He brought all this together. Apparently, he brought all this together. But when I really did my research in depth and found out the truth of who, same with Malcolm X, a lot of these men back in history aren't who they really are. And this is what I'm talking about. In these schools, they're not going to talk about that. They're not going to talk about that. They're only going to try to talk about how they brought everybody together, how they freed this, they did this, they did that. But they're not going to talk about what these black men from way back in the time did behind closed doors. I just know from doing my research and from seeing certain things, Martin Luther King wasn't no saint towards his wife. Same as Malcolm X. There's a bunch of men back in those times, black men, especially back in those times, who wasn't, perfect when it comes to that. Do your research. I know I'm not bugging, but I know I have done my research when it comes to that. I have seen videos, I have seen documentaries, I have literally done deep research when it comes to that. So it does really upset me a lot because when I do see healthy black relationships online, I'd be so happy because I want to see more of that. And not to bash the interracial relationships that's going well. I'm not bashing those. Those who are genuinely happy with your interracial relationship, I'm happy. As long as you're not doing it because it's trending. As long as, because you got some people that do it because it's just trending. But if you're genuinely happy with who you're with, let that be. I'm not talking towards those people. I'm only talking about the ones who feel like it's trending, it's this and that. They feel like, it just don't make sense. It don't make sense at all. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm really trying not to give up when it comes to, you know, really having the black man back, being an advocate for the black man. Like, I don't understand why every time a black man get with somebody, and I'm talking about in the industry mainly, you non-black women feel entitled to get online and feel like, oh, I'm winning, I'm this and that. He didn't really like black women. He talked about how black women are this and that. Like, it should not be that way. Women in general should have each other back. Not even just black women should have black women back, but women in general should have each other back when it comes to that. When it comes to that, women in general should have each other back. But it's not always that way. It's really not. There were times where I had non-black friends that I had to stop talking to because of situations like this. Because they just don't get it. They will never understand what it feels like to be in our skin, our culture. They will never understand to know what it feels like to have to go in the store and be followed, be looked at, be accused of stealing. They will never understand what it feels like. Like, this is why sometimes you really like have to really get to know a person and get to know them, like get to really know them. But sometimes y'all just be so in a rush to get with these people because you feel like they look good. Oh, she look good. She got this. He got that. But you're not getting to know them. How you know if her family not racist and you getting with her because she look good? She got a BBL. She a baddie. She this and that. Vice versa. How you know his family not racist? But I'm mainly speaking towards black men, dear black men. When are you gonna change, for real? When are you gonna bring back that soft R&B 90s kind of love, black love at that? When you gonna bring that back, dear black men? Why you gotta bash black women? What did black women do to you so bad that you gotta go online and bash us? To a non-black woman who would never understand what it feels like to be a black woman, to be black. Because she don't got to deal with things that we got to deal with. She don't got to be criticized when it goes to walk into a place to get a job and go to an interview and get rejected because of the hair, of our hair. Y'all, I'm not even gonna lie. There were times where I walked into some of these places to get a job, and I instantly knew I wasn't gonna get hired. I instantly knew I wasn't gonna get hired, and it really upsets me because I wasted my time going into these places, getting rejected for what? And most of the times, these are jobs that I know I can do. These aren't jobs that I can't do. These are the most simplest jobs, but they reject me. And sometimes the manager be black. Sometimes the managers be black. A black man, a black woman. But yet they'll be quick to hire a non-black person. So it just don't make sense to me. I'm just tired of seeing things the way that things are going in the black community. Dear black men, especially when it comes to relationships. If you have a preference, it's okay to have a preference, but make sure you have that preference for a good reason. Not because you fed up with black women. Not because you feel like black women just doing too much. Black woman is ghetto. Black woman this and that. Make sure you deeply have a reason why you're choosing the non-black woman. Vice versa. Same with the black woman. But I'm only directing this mainly to black men. So dear black men, I need to know. Let me know. If you're watching this, let me know if you're one of those people I'm talking about. Or if you know of people that I'm talking about that's like that. because it shouldn't be like that. It really should not be like that. So let me know what y'all think, and make sure y'all like, comment, share this video. And if you haven't subscribed already, hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, and I'll see y'all next video. Also, follow me on Instagram. If y'all want to get to know me or have any questions personally, follow me on Instagram. It'll be in the description below. Yeah, so that girl Kiki is out.
Oh, yeah, imitating my style. Bad bitch, red lips, let me show you. White toes, eating yellow tail, like a noble. Keep a hater obsessed in my comments, having a dick.